Hey everybody. You see the thing down there, it says fan recommendation, and you see who I'm recommending this time. His name is WakeAngel2001. This guy has been doing his thing, if you will, for the past, I don't know how many years. I mean, he's basically about 6 years younger than me. He's 6 years younger. But this guy has got a talent, folks. An absolute talent that not many have, or not many are willing to explore. You see, the talent that he has, enables people out there, fans, collectors like you and I, to have figures, action figures, collectibles, if you will, that normally you would not be able to get your hands on officially in any official capacity. In other words, you would never hear of any press release of something like this being, announced for retail. What I'm talking about is this guy does what is known as customization. And what he does is he takes a figure. What he does is he takes a customized Jazzwares figure, which is the distributor, the toy distributor and creator of the Sonic figures, He takes those figures, or any figure that might meet the specifications, if you will, what's needed, and he will customize that figure or figures into what he wants. Or what you want as well. Because that's what he does. He not only makes figures for his own collection, but he makes figures for you and me, the consumer, the people that commission him to do this. Now, you might think, for those of you that don't know about the guy, and are probably hearing about him for the first time, you're probably worried about, oh, should I commission this guy? Should I ask him to do this? Well, let's just put it this way. You can ask him to you can commission him for something, because right now, according to some people, there's a list very long of people that want figures done. Now, does it take him a while to do it? Yes, it does. Will it take a while before you get your figure? It just might. But the point I'm trying to make here is what this guy does at 27, going on 27 years of age, basically a year younger than my cousin in Tracy, and 2 years older than my cousin in Hayward. What he does is, like I said, it's something that not many take advantage of. And if they do take advantage of, they ask for astronomical prices, ask for prices that are beyond your range, your own price range. And what he does is he works with you on that. From what he has said in his video, he even has a little mini comic up at his DeviantArt page. Both links will be provided below, as well as the link to his channel, YouTube channel. Basically, it works out like this. Either he or you, when you commission him for something, will have to buy the figure. Now, if you're the one that buys it, you gotta buy what you want for the figure. So let's say, for me, I'm gonna commission him to do Nicole. And I'm not talking Nicole handheld, I'm talking Nicole Links. Nicole in her Links form. I'm gonna commission him for that. But, if I can't do it, what I'm gonna do is either go to Amazon.com, Jazzwares.com, or somewhere, and if I can do it, I will order a Blade. I think a Blaze figure might work, because they're both cats. So a Blaze figure, in my opinion, may work. I'll have to see. A Blaze figure or a Wave figure. He's been using Wave a lot when it came to Sally and Bunny and whoever else. But I think for me, Blaze might work. So anyway, well, Blaze or Wave, it doesn't matter. Or even Amy, who knows. But anyway, what I'm saying is I'm going to go out, if I can, I will basically either online or in-store buy that figure, send it to him, along with the payment that's going to be going along. Now he basically has two payment methods, and I think these are very smart ones. PayPal, which basically you can do online, and it's done, it's out of the way, or you can do a money order, and you can send the money order with the figure if you're the one that buys the figure. Now, here's the other thing that he's willing to work with on you. If you can't get the figure and he's the one that does, then you got to reimburse him. So in other words, let's say you're like me, you want a Nicole figure. And you're saying, hey, I want you to go find and see if you can get a Blaze or a Wave figure for it. Okay, that's fine. Those cost around, from what he says, about $12, maybe $15, right? All depends on what figure you want. Mostly around, from what I understand, about maybe $8 to $12. All depends. So here's what you would do. You would have to add on the price of the figure that he has to get along with your order and whatever else is needed. You'd have to do that. You have to tack on that extra $8 to $12, maybe $15 to the figure. You will have to do that, folks. Now I know you're thinking, well, why do we have to add that if he's spending his money? Because it's to reimburse him for him having to do that. You see, here's what's the smart thing about this, and I think this is one thing that flies over people's heads when they commission people for things like this. When you want something done in this kind of manner, when you want something created, you basically got to be the ones that lay the foundation for what's going to be created. You're the one that's got to basically lay out the main foundation. And if he has to pay for the figure himself, then you have to reimburse him for the money he's had to use. So if he has to use $15 to get a Wave figure, or a Blaze figure, or a Tails figure, to create your custom figure, then you got to reimburse him for that, because what he uses his money for is not just to buy figures himself, so he can make his own customized stuff for his own personal collection, but it also helps him buy the supplies he needs to help create those figures for you. And you can't ask for anything else from somebody like this. I mean, this guy is willing to work with you. I mean, either he's got to go out to his Toys R Us or his Walmart or wherever and get the figure, and you got to reimburse him for it with it in one payment, or you get the figure, you send out the payment, bada bing, bada boo. Kind of get what I'm saying? Taking my time there. Like I said, basically you're the one that's got to basically reimburse him for what he uses to buy the figure. Because again, like I said, what it does is allows him to buy the supplies he needs, to the painting supplies, the molds, the clay, whatever he uses to make these figures become a reality. Now, here's the deal. You don't just get Sonic figures if you want to, customized figures based on Sonic characters. You can have your own created characters. You can have your own original fan characters, if you will, whatever, created. I'm not lying. He has done creations for people's created characters like Fiona the Hedgehog. I think he's done Purity, Becky he's done, and a few more, just to name a few. But he's also done something else that really gets me. What he's done is he does more than just do these customized figures. These customized Sonic figures or Disney figures or whatever you may ask him to do. Or whatever customized figure you may ask him to do. He also does something, I don't know if he still does it on the side, but when you go to his DeviantArt page, and I think it's even on his YouTube page, he creates custom-made Sonic formers. Yeah, you heard me wrong. Right. Sonic formers. Basically what that is Sonic character plus Transformer character. And basically what he does is he puts it together. I guess he takes the same route as he does with when he creates customized figures of the Sonic characters. Basically, he takes that same route, but he uses, I guess, Transformer figures to do it instead. And I think that's really, really cool. I think it's really, really cool that he does that. Well, folks. But again, I had to let my dog in there, but I think it's really, really cool that he does that. Now again, like I said, I don't know if he still does that on occasions or on the side, but again, like I said, what he does is he takes a Transformer figure, just like he does a Sonic figure, if you will, and customize it to be what is known as a Sonic former. He's done this with Sonic, and he's done this with Rouge. I don't know if he's done it anymore. But basically, to do that, you know, that might cost a little bit more than doing a Sonic figure, but still, that is very creative. That is, like I said, there are people that have this same talent. They have this same similar talent, but yet when they offer commissions to have people to have, but when they offer commissions, to people to have, stuff created for them, they will offer enormous prices. This guy doesn't. Well, maybe a little higher for a Sonic former, but still, you get my point. The thing is, you can ask him what to do. You can ask him what you want. You can commission him for what you want, but he's got to have, like I say, he's either got to have you, along with the payment, send him, along with the payment, the figure, or you got to send him the payment for the commission and the figure all at the same time. Now, another thing that I really thought was cool is he's actually allowing you to sort of get like a two-for-one-er. Alright? So, basically like his retail price, his price for like one figure, let's just say he's like a store, right? His retail price for one figure is $20. That's a good deal. But then, here's an even better deal. You would think, okay, if you get two of them, he's going to be about $40, right? Wrong. He's offering you two figures for $35. That's it. $20 for the original, $15 for the next one. And then again, along with whatever you have to pay him to get the figures, if he has to get them, or if you get them, there you go. So, basically, again, you can click on the links down below. They'll give you a little bit more information. But I highly recommend you check this guy out. He's very good at what he does. He provides videos, sort of like picture videos of what he does step by step, and how it's created. Shows what he uses. It's really, really amazing. So I highly recommend you check this guy out. That's my fan recommendation for today, WakeAngel2001. Comment and video response down below. Click on the links. Check him out. And WakeAngel2001, keep up the good work.